Hey guys, and welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei V. And in this episode, I'm gonna do this. Also, yeah, we have a giant episode, so let's get ready for that, shall we? In today's part, we are going to traverse that wall of flame. And heads up, doesn't take a genius to figure out what demon we're gonna fight next. Maybe the giant fire sword guy that killed all those angels? Possibly he might be in the neighborhood. So, a game like SMT5 lets you prepare ahead of time with Essence Fusion. It does not take a genius to figure out that Ortherus, the chicken whose name I cannot pronounce, and Dionysus all have the ability to nullify fire. So I recommend fusing those to your main character if you can. However, I'm ignorant, and I want to honestly test if I can beat the next boss while having a weakness to fire. We're gonna see. And, yeah, we should probably level up just a tiny little bit, so I have at least some chance of succeeding. But outside of that, I do have a couple of demons I guess I could recommend to you via Demon Fusion. I don't actually have to make them. So first up, I might as well mention Dakini. She has resistances that are really catered to this fight. Only downside is, yeah, her high of fire affinity, not going to be very helpful, but she's not bad. She's got decent bulk too. She can take a couple slaps with a giant fire sword the size of a skyscraper. Maybe. On top of that, the better demon, which I honestly would say is debatably the better one to fuse, is Isis. She's phenomenal for this battle. But Johnny, she has no ice affinity. Don't even matter, bruh. She has fire resistance, which is going to be very helpful, a super high magic stat for her level, and can easily inherit a Bafula from, well, any source really. Essence Fusion, just normal fusion, take your pick. Also, I think she's just so darn neat. So pick her up. I won't be using her though because, well, I'm running out of Maka, Yoshitsune, Alice, and Aiden. It's a lot of fusions. So instead, we're just going to hold off on that. But I will go to Apotheosis and, well, learn some miracles. Because you know what? I had a day or two to sleep on it. I'm putting down the glory on Physical Mastery 3. I know it's expensive, but you gotta treat yourself some days. And I just did. Now our Wrath Tempest will be hitting for absurd amounts of damage, which is sort of a double-edged sword, pardon the pun, in this next major battle. But you'll just see. You'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. But I still do need to get some levels. So we're going to travel via Leyline Fount to back to Chiyoda. We gotta take down that Hecatoncheires, which is running amok. Now, before we leave, though, you might think to yourself, but Johnny, we defeated all the Suling. Shouldn't we turn the quest into the dragon? Yes, we should. However, that would give me some EXP, and I don't want to waste a lot of EXP. So we're gonna just hold off on that and come back to Minato at a later date. And yeah, the Hecatoncheires is over in Akihabara, but we gotta find him first, so let's go. As I was saying, the foe we're about to battle can be a little difficult to locate unless, I don't know, you stare at the main character's face a lot. You may notice in a previous episode, as I was trying to do my outro, the hero just looked down. More than normal. He kind of, you know, we've all been there. But I want this so bad, but I have the stupid-ass Toma on. God damn it. No more yen, but whatever. Yes, Hecatoncheires, who's supposedly causing mass destruction, is just sitting down here. Butt naked. We can't have that. God, he gotta go. And, well, avenge the Valkyrie who lost her fellow soldiers. Hecatoncheires, a demon of Greek origin, is honestly not that tough of a battle. I don't have too many, like, tips for you. Some of our squishies, like Alice and Aiden, could definitely get one shot if we're not careful here, but we'll be fine. His whole gimmick is really just to boost his agility, which you'd be surprised how few demons in the franchise even try to do that. It's crazy. And then go for these big, sweeping physical attacks that'll hit everybody, maybe potentially multiple times, and he instead went for the guy that resists physical. Odd decision. Let's see how it plays out. But outside of that, yeah, we're just going to be popping off. Did I? Oh, I thought I charged. I was like, why would I do that? We're going to be popping off every turn with Wrath Tempest and Yoshitsune's physical attacks. And because, oh my gosh, I realized we're doing the trailer thing. That makes me happy. Anywho, because, like, the way the boss is coded and the fact that our levels are so close together, nothing bad's going to happen. We're going to absolutely destroy. And did I do bowl? Yeah, I did. We're going to just set up, increase our HP more, and there's not really much he can do about it. It's only one guy. He can't really keep up. We could potentially use an item, though, and make sure he misses even more. Now, this is just playing dirty. Get it? Because we're throwing sand in his face. Pocket sand! Yeah! He's weak to Dustoma as well, so have that on deck if you have him. But past that, he can eventually get Electrico Strike, I believe, which could potentially get a weakness off on Aiden, and I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just going to try and wrap this fight up as quickly as possible, and hopefully just keep dodging. That's the name of the game. Hecatoncheires from actual mythology, though, and I just realized Alice has, like, nothing to do here except do debuffs. My bad. Oh, well. She'll appreciate the time off. Was a being. A giant, to be specific. Giants, very important in Greek mythology. There's a lot of them. There's Gigas, there's actual titans, and just straight up giants. It's nuts. But this one was so unbelievably ugly that Uranus, its father, put him back in the womb of Gaia. Man, homies had it rough. I can relate. I was not a pretty child. Anyway, on top of that, he was locked in Tartarus by his own father. But eventually, after rebelling against the Titans, became the warden of it. So he's kind of got some things going on for him in life, you know. He's got a job in this economy. Shoot. So having him aligned with the Greek Bethel agents actually makes some sense. As far as his SMT design goes, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. A being of 100 hands and supposedly 50 faces, all screaming. Because there's 50 of them. They got ears? That's loud, bro. Obviously he's not going to draw like 50 heads. That would look really effing gross. But didn't stop him from drawing Artemis in other SMT games with about 50 boobs. Don't look it up. Anyway, moving on. Guess while we're just talking about Greece, I just really like his design a lot, and it really fits the mythology. Oh my gosh, we beat him too fast.
Whoopsies. I'm sorry, I beat the demon too fast. Aw, I'm such an idiot.
But can you blame me? He's a nincompoop. He can't even touch us. Let's just finish him off with Sakanagi. Assuming it connects. I realize we're clawing like his... Oh man, we didn't finish him. That's not a punch. So we're like clawing his nether region? I don't know. Get him out of here, I didn't. And with that, we've gotten revenge for the Valkyries that were slain due to Bethel Greece's just sheer incompetence. Guys, get it together. Really. It's not that hard. But was he really running amok? Like, can we trust that Valkyrie? She wanted to send us on that mission otherwise, though, right? I don't know. I believe her. But with that complete, we might as well go grab our reward, which, heads up, is some Maka. And I'm not going to turn down some, free Maka. So let's head over to Electric Avenue and just get that taken care of. Just a heads up, very shortly, a ton of side quests are going to populate Chiyoda. So I want to make sure I just do the ones I can do now. But here we go. I finish. You proud of me? It's okay if not. I no longer sense the Hecatoncheires' presence. It seems you succeeded in avenging us. Yeah. And since you're not long for this world, can you give me a fat reward? I mean, that's good, but we can always do better, right? She thought it was funny. I have no more regrets left. I only wish to go where the warriors who lost their place went. Dang. The Valkyrie breathed her last breath and disappeared. Well, she hopefully, didn't have any regrets. It just legitimately sucks. I'm sorry. When they say all demons are bad, was she awful? Was she trying to deceive us? I don't know, man. Anyway, completely unrelated, hey, it's Yakumo and Nuwa. How you doing? So we meet again. Yakumo and I are of the same mind. As such, we will hunt both angels and demons. Are you really of the same mind? During your boss fight for this reason, you said you didn't really agree? I'm not going to get into their lovers' quarrel.
Yes.
What? Still idling around here? There's your proof anyway. Demons fight to hurt humans, and angels fight to deceive them. We're just their collateral damage either way.
Hey.
If they want to kill each other off, I say let them. Then all I have to do is kill whoever's still in my way. Make sure it's not you.
Yakumo.
Maybe it's because I'm quite literally jealous. But besides that, my God, I'm sorry. I don't agree. Perfect example. Was that Valkyrie deceiving us? Or she just didn't want more people to get hurt via the Hecatoncheires? I just ran the effing snake. I freaking... Oh, wait. I meant to do that because, yeah, I could fight this Mitama. But legitimately, it is also just a form of, like, I guess, ludonarrative dissonance when it's like, you best move on, or I might kill you next. When it's like, we beat him, like, so effing fast. I hated that, playing, like, DBZ games and perfecting some of the matches. And obviously, for the match to continue, and for the storyline of the DBZ game to conclude, do I not have any smoke bombs? God dang it! I should have bought some. Crud. Oh well, we'll go grab some in a second. But the announcer be like, after barely surviving, it was just, I don't know. But what is the writer's solution to that? There is no solution. Sometimes that's just the principle of your game. But as far as Yakumo goes, and Nuwa, I can't say nothing, so I won't. So let's just move on and get what I want to do out of the way, which is, well, power up some of my demons and collect some goodies. Like this, God dang it, you! That was like my third eye opening. Which is kind of gross, if you think about, okay. Anyway, third eye usually means something in different regions of the world. Also, other tangent, do not tell people if you are a quote-unquote pro Let's Player that you're a digital entertainer online. Because that is a different meaning depending who you talk to. Learn that the hard way. Let's just say my holiday season was a little awkward this year. But moving on, we're going to get a meme on. It's pretty close by. Like right there. And also just check out a local demon statue. I phrase it like I'm visiting my local library. Yes, the local giant demon. He used to fight back in the war, you know.
What if I go up, miss one and get in the way? Then no one can see below. Also, do you have a dehumidifier?
No, I don't. I wish I did. Alas, some luxuries can only be afforded by few. Moving on. We, pretty close to the statue, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's of a demon we've not seen before, so I won't talk about it too much. I'm probably being very silly about that, because if you're watching this video series, you probably know a good handful of the demons. But there's so many of them, maybe you don't. And maybe you're like, this is a cool character. And I'd agree. His 3D model looks very nifty. But we're going to harness his powers to mostly level up Alice, Aiden, the lower level ones are kind of lagging behind a little bit. Get Life Blade. No, it's stupid. I'll never need that. And more or less, everyone else is pretty much done getting skills. Do I even want Restore? In the odd times I need to use Masakunda, I guess I want to be bad. We'll get rid of Puncture Punch, because that is a dumb move. I don't even know why it's in the game. But the rest of them can stay, because they're pretty decent. I'd also mention that, what's his name? Oh gosh, his name escapes me. Atis. His essence I've had, but I don't want to use because it really takes away from like almost all the fun of fighting. But this is like a really good demon just make, and eventually you can get a source of Endure and pass that on to other demons. We have it on Black Frost at the moment, but legit not a bad one. Recommend him. Pass that on, but so far we're just absolutely crushing most fights, and I'm gonna say that and totally jinx myself on purpose. What's wrong with me, man? I'm hoping to fail against these bosses. It just can't effing happen. Ugh. Like, I'm just starting to believe. Are people not going to believe me that this is a somewhat challenging franchise? I stand by that, though. Just the way it's designed, you can clear bosses at a low level. I hope I can show that off in this series. With Aiden helping us out, it's totally possible. But, yeah, I'm going to get that collectible item. But really quickly, want to... Oh, gosh, almost fell. Stop by here and pick this little Mimon up, which I totally forgot about. I wasn't editing. I was like, wait a minute, I see that red.
Glorious, shining, so beautiful. Only I was nice to be on too. I wasn't nice here. Got a single ball in my hand.
Sorry, dude. I don't know what to say. If you say, oh, I'm sorry, this is a problem in my effing life. Flexing. I hate it. I hate the concept of it. But I'm aware of the concept of it, so I'm just always like, oh, I don't... but I'm not flexing, though! Anyway, I'll save the flexing for Flexio, baby. Anyway, I picked up the large model kit. The description says, help, a large model kit. It's huge. It's about to fall on me. It's going to hurt. The name of a flower has been printed on the packaging, along with the words, Test Model 3. I have no idea what that is in reference to, what it's alluding to. Couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is that it ain't no Gundam. I know a lot about Gundam model kits, but that is the last time we need to give over to the collector, McCoy. Where's that sucker at again? I forget. It is very easy to get lost in this area in particular. It's not like, I mean, it's intentionally built that way, but god dang, bro. A lot of grays. Anywho, we got your crap.
Hey there. I've been expecting you. Come on, show me the goods, baby.
Hand over the Gibbon guitar. But it's so funky monkey. Fine. Hand over the large model kit? Why you asking me to, why you, duh. If I hand over one, I'm gonna say no? The frick? Fine, have it. You handed them over.
That distinct shape and color, yo. Gonna be a custom Gibbon Paulus. Such a good find. Mm-hmm.
You hand over the kit.
That plastic model kit's a prototype Unit 03. This high-grade booty would have been priced in the 10,000s. I guarantee it. Yeah, there won't be other kid to top this one for like 10 years or something.
Is that even a joke? I think he's just really impressed.
Margaret Thomas shaped design, Zamga. This must be a CS-1002.
What?
Such a super limited piece of hardware. Ugh. So sexy. The machinery packed in this thing is dreamy. I'm surprised you're able to find it. Well played. Never thought I'd deliver any of these things. I can hardly contain myself. Thank you. I found an oasis in Tokyo desert of life. I've been living. Here's my thanks to star-shaped ashes I picked up on a beach. If we eat it together, we're gonna find move.
Let's not do that. Your reward is a single Kaiwan's essence. Not even macabre. That would have been amazing. Instead, you just literally get a wet fart. Messed up.
Tell the truth. I love this place so much I ended up staying behind. One of my summoners doing anything nowadays, huh?
I don't know. Probably not summoning youth. See, that sounds mean. Why did I say that? Messed up. Demons need summoners too, you know. But there is one item I neglected to pick up earlier, which legitimately could come in handy. This is Anubis's essence, and it has some decent, you know, light and dark attacks. Very, I guess, typical for Anubis. But not something we really need right now. We have Draco Strike, and I'm going to stop by Cadaver's Hollow, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a fire dampener. I need to grab that, but Anubis also does have a the physical variant of Domo Magiki, which is, I think, Gladi Magiki? Couldn't tell you, but the point being, it can apply charge to your other characters. So if you have a support team which has a big MP pool, you don't even need to charge your main character anymore, which is pretty much what I did for a decent amount of the game. It worked out, and yeah, sure, we got a lot of money there, but it's just smacking his leg. We got a lot of money there, but don't get attached, because we don't sink and lose it all. pretty soon here, but luckily for us, the dampener I need is not too expensive. Is there anything else I really need? These could be good to give to Aiden, but she can already, like, use those, so I won't be doing that. But sometimes just giving her, like, a little bit of MP can help out, but they're just a little too pricey for my blood. No, I don't. I think we're ready to finally traverse the firewall. So let's effing go.
See you around.
Hey, yo, the pizza's here! Also, yeah, I got the talisman that makes me impervious to fire or whatever. That, too.
Ah, so you found a counter to the flames. I see. A protective talisman. I believe it belongs in your hands, then. Given your power, we ask that you be the one to take on Surt, the giant beyond the wall of flames.
Young man, I'm detecting a powerful presence from beyond the flames. I advise that we ready ourselves before moving on.
You heard the man. Better get ready. But, well, we've been doing that for a while now. We're going to make one tiny change to our party. Black Frost is also phenomenal here. We're going to need lots of ice damage, and, well, he's definitely got that. But, yeah, why am I leading the charge? I don't really like being nominated for frontline infantry. Why?
May the Lord grace you with his protection. As for our protection, well, we'll stay here.
Okay. What do you have to say? Alright, more of the same. Gotcha. Wish me luck, everybody. Why am I weak to fire heading into the fire boss room with the firewall? I don't know, but here we go.
What has allowed you to come this far? Few have ever withstood my heat with such calm. Fight for metal as much as you please. It doesn't change the fact that God is dead. The end of this world is long overdue. With my flames, I, Surt, shall cremate it all. Do not dare to think you can stop me. I shall reduce you to ash, along with everything else.
Here we go. The battle against Surt, aka Surtr, the fire giant of Norse mythology. And he's giant! God dang huge! He's kneeling! And he's that tall compared to the skyscrapers? Yeah, this fight is crazy when it comes to scale, and I love it. Our strat is going to remain the same. In this fight, you really got to protect Aiden. If you can do that, you're in a good spot. But outside of that, we're just going to hit him hard and hit him often with our best attacks. Ice Draco Strike. Really good here, but you have to be careful. Physical attacks are usually phenomenal. However, Surt has counter, and this is where things can get scary. If you do not resist physical damage, that counter can almost just two-shot you. Luckily for us, skills like Wrath Tempest, which hit a couple times, are not affected, but if you do want to be careful, skills like Sakanagi do not register as physical damage. It's very strange. I'm not complaining, just saying it's a little strange, but you better protect ourselves for his turn. We are going to use Golden Apple. Obviously, our main hero is susceptible to fire attacks, and I wonder if the Guardian of Muspell, which is the fire realm, might use fire attacks. Yeah, of course he will. So we have to prepare. How's our attack doing? Okay. I might be playing my cards a little early, but okay, well, watch this. I just want to go crazy at the start, so hopefully we can just finish fast. If you leave this guy around for too long, yeah, he'll just, oh my gosh. I never actually used Wrath Tempest against him. Dude, we're so tiny. God, this looks sick. Oh my god. I just can't help but geek out. This is what SMT is to me. Just us taking on these massive, just gods and demons. It's crazy, but In case you're not aware, or I've never said it to you, Surt is the one to bring about the end of days in his respective mythology. The god Loki teams up with the fire giants and destroys all of Asgard and all of the Norse pantheon. It's kind of dark stuff. Also, the Draco strikes do not get hit by reflect, but they still get hit by counter. That's a little odd, but whatever. We'll roll with it. So far, we're just doing really good damage under a Magatsuhi gauge. Nothing changes, though, with Hasatobi, because it always crits, but we're still going to be okay. Another Rast Tempest should just do... Oh my gosh, that's definitely closing in on 1,000 damage, if not 1,000 damage. Somebody do the math. Obviously, I can't because I'm making the video. But outside of that, Surt, he just hits really hard. Not all of his attacks are fire, though. He does have some physical skills as well you need to be careful of. So I'm going to use my Matarunda, because those can crit, and they definitely will. As far as his Magatsuhi turn, that will always be Agidine and Maragidine, which will hit your entire party for tier 3 fire damage. I have to use my fire dampener on that, or we are ultimately doomed. And holy crap, here it's coming. But we're fully prepared. You know, I never realized it. Yeah, Hecatoncheires and him do share some similarities. They're both straight up just naked men who are giants in their respective mythology, destroying the city, despite being on like different sides of that. I don't know if they planned that, but I'm a fan. Also, I've just really liked this arena we fight in. It does actually get reused for another battle we'll encounter at some point, but I think we just had a Draco strike him in the junk. Jeez. Just realized where that dragon went, but oh man. Yoshitsune is actually running a little low on MP, which is slightly concerning, but hopefully his restore will just let him keep using that attack every turn. At least our main character's fine. Let's refresh our Rakunda and maybe go for another apple. I mean, that would ensure that we survive. Golden apple. Oh yeah, we're fine. Dude, let's do it. Why not? Yeah! I kind of like the fact that Aiden's taken down Surt. Probably not who they thought would show up to the Battle of Ragnarok, but hey, I'm sure she tried to help out. Even though, has that happened yet? Or is that about to happen? I don't know, SMT and timelines is a little tricky to think about, but let's just continue our assault. I just can't get enough of this one. Gosh. Wrath Tempest. Still not my favorite animation in the game, though. We've yet to see that. It's coming, though. We got 2 crits back to back. Oh, you ain't looking so tough, sir. Looks honestly a little upset. Like, oh, why are you making fun of my fire sword? This is because I rule a place called Muspell. Oh my god, Muspell. Shut up, I didn't get to name it. Funny enough, Muspell's also just a name of a demon. I can't believe that effing missed. My god. Can I finish him off this turn? I might be able to, if I charge. Nah, that won't happen. Okay, I know this is stupid. I fully admit that. But I gotta end this fight, dude, in the best way possible. I'm sorry. If I die, yo, whatever. Ooh, he's doing it! Ooh, if that hit me, I would've died. Oh. What? How did that not kill? But, no, we got this. With our defenses all the way up and just fire dampeners, there's no way you can't beat this, but I'd say you're an honorable battle, sir, but honestly, you just weren't. Get wrecked. Finish him off with an uppercut. Oh, it feels so good. Man. If that he is that easy, my god, the Demon King's gonna be a pushover.
Hallelujah!
Well done, Proto-Fiend of Bethel, Japan. Excellent work. The forces of chaos will have nowhere to run.
Hellfire Highway, great title. Well, dang, Angels! Coming up on me like that. You almost scared me half to death. I took out Surt. I could sneeze and you two could... I'm just kidding. Surt will be unlocked as a fusion, and now we have this giant canyon stands before us. So, hey, you guys got anything new to say? No? Apparently not. Maybe the other one?
Hallelujah!
Just says hallelujah again. Not bad. Figured I'd check out, but something about this canyon's a little foreboding. I don't know. Something bad's about to happen. Oh. Well, at least that confirms my fears.
So, he has chosen you, has he? Death was at your heels the very moment you first held that menorah. Were you aware that there are worlds far beyond the one you see here? In fact, we have all gathered from a world of our own. Now, Beano, thou hast the right to remake this world as thou seest fit. But in order to do so, thou shalt require power. Power unmatched by any and all who oppose thee. Indeed, for his goal is to break free from the primordial cycle of creation and destruction. The ruler remakes the world. The ruler falls. The world is reborn, time and again. It is this endless loop, this incontestable rule, from which he seeks to escape. Only by breaking away from this eternal ring can he truly be free. And it is for this grand purpose that we have gathered. We shall await you here. The entwinement of our fates with yours will open the door to the future he has sought for so very long.
So in case you're wondering where the fiends for Chiyoda were going to appear, that's your answer. Now that Surt has been vanquished, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse will appear in the previous areas of Chiyoda. And they're pretty hard. I know we've made quick work of Hellbiker and Matador, but these guys are in a league all their own, so we will definitely need to prepare for that in the future. As right now, though, I'm more curious of what lies up ahead, so let's continue.
Hey! You really brought down that hothead, huh? Sheesh! You're something else. I've gotten a lot better at fighting myself, but I'm nothing compared to you. Give it time? You think I can really get there? Alright then, I'll take your word for it and keep at it. Gotta say though, I'm sure glad I got these angels from Master Abdiel. Only cause of her I made it this far without getting killed. Actually, if we hadn't run into her back there, I probably would have been screwed. Maybe I can hold my own in a fight as it is, but it's not enough. I've got to know the limits of my power. Make the wrong call out here and you're dead. Seriously, I really can't thank Master Abdiel enough. I actually met up with her again after we separated. She leads others without any hesitation at all. Feels like, if it's her call, I can go ahead without second-guessing myself. That reminds me, you know how Director Koshimizu always asks us what we want to do? Or what we think and stuff? How do you feel about that? Democratic, huh? Yeah, I guess if you're forming your own opinions, then that works, right? But for someone without that kind of confidence, like me, I just feel insecure. I'd rather he decide. If confidence isn't exactly your strong point, then it helps to have someone with a plan. Someone like Master Abdiel. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Let's both be careful out there, yeah?
Dazai shows up for his hourly time to tell us that he's insecure and that he really doesn't know what he's doing. But it's good to see him again, legitimately. I'd be lying if I said I don't like his character. It's just like, yeah, I suck, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm out here. I guess that's relatable to some, but yeah, it's just kind of funny. Dazai, did you see those goddamn dudes on those horses? Is this all in my head? Huh? Oh, hey, speaking of, Master Abdiel said... Listen, I'm making fun of Dazai too much, but yeah, in the next episode of Shin Megami Tensei V, with all the barriers out of our way, it's now time to see what's happening near Tokyo Station. And heads up, it's not good. It's... Ooh. It's... You thought Surt was easy. I did. And now I'm going to pay for it, because I'm going to give myself even a crazier challenge up ahead. But if you know, you know. And if you don't, you'll know soon enough. That's all the time I got for today, everybody. See you guys next time. More Shin Megami Tensei V. Bye.